Well, I'm Jip van den Toorn and I'm an illustrator and we're in Amsterdam. Yeah, I take a lot of inspiration from the city, like especially the tourists, and it's turning into Disneyland, and I find that really fascinating with all the tourists walking around and all doing the same stuff. All doing stuff that they think they have to do, like they have to go to the coffee shop and they have to see the Anne Frank house and stand in a line for like 4 hours. And it's like people are group animals. And I find that really fascinating to see that everybody's doing the same thing in a group and nobody wants to stand out or do anything different. They're all driving their segways and making the same pictures and going to the same museum. And I find that really interesting to look at. Like I also walk a lot through the city with my camera just to capture stuff and look at it later and make illustrations from it. I take a lot of photographs, always, from everything. And this one was actually a man sitting alone at a fair in like this attraction. And it's so typical for how people, I don't know, celebrate something or have fun. Like it's someone who's sitting really sad alone in something that was supposed to be really fun, but he's just doing it and it's actually not fun at all. It's just something you do or something. Well, I always find that a really scary moment, to sit alone in front of a blank paper and think, oh, what am I gonna do now? So I walk a lot through the city, and I just walk and smoke a lot of cigarettes and watch what's happening and what people are doing. And I always find someone or something that I think, oh, there's something happening here. And then I make an illustration about it, or about a feeling, or I read books. I don't know, it's almost never that I sit in front of a blank paper and think, oh, I'm gonna draw a horse or something. It's always about stories that I have to find first. So it's in books or in music or in walking through the city. I don't know, I think that it doesn't really matter what kind of type of art you do, you're still struggling with the same stuff, you know? Like a photographer is also struggling with inspiration. Like it's all about telling stories, and I love everybody who tells a story. I just find it really interesting. Well, I would love to illustrate the front of the New Yorker one time in my life. And I still have, like, I was thinking about it, like if it takes me like 20 years to get to the top, I can still work for 20 more years at the top. That's my plan. So when I'm 44, I want to illustrate the front page of the New Yorker. And then I still have 20 years to make all the front pages. That's my dream.